I've been suffering, guys. I've been suffering.
Oh God. God is good. God is good.
Happy with the scale, but thank God. Like, thank God we're getting somewhere. Oh, wait.
I just go to 20. Oh, I picked up the phone. What's happening?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to have a weigh day. So obviously, I haven't had a weigh day in about 2 weeks. Today isn't just any weigh day. I'm also going to show you guys my measurements. In the UK, I think I am a size 26, but take that with a pinch of salt because when I've had to buy jeans before, I've gone up as high as a size 30. In my body shape, I can show you guys. My body shape is like, big in the bottom. Well, obviously at this stage we're kind of big all over, but I've got like a big bum, big thighs. So although I can get a dress in a size 26, that would fit me comfortably. If I was to like get jeans or something, I'd have to definitely go up a couple of sizes. So I'm just measuring all my inches. I measure all my inches anyway, so that I can keep track of how much I'm losing as I lose weight, how many inches I'm going down as I lose weight. But it's not just that, it's also another way for me to monitor my progress that's not necessarily scale centric. Because I know with me, I can become obsessed with the scale. So I want other indicators of my progress so that I can still keep motivated. Which obviously you guys saw a couple of videos ago that I was just like, how did I not lose any weight in 2 weeks? Which was, it was a lot to get over, but it just made me like kind of go back to the drawing board and be like, what can I change? Or just being patient and just trusting the process. So today is that day. I'm gonna measure my arms, measure my bust, measure my hips, waist, calves, and this is areas I want to go down, obviously. So it's a very good way to know if they actually are going down with the weight loss. One of the ways that I don't make my weight loss all about the number on the scale is I also monitor other things. So I'm also monitoring my mood, I'm monitoring my strength, I'm monitoring my energy, and all of those things are very, very important to me too. And the good thing is, although the weight loss wasn't ideal last couple of weeks when I realized that I hadn't lost any weight, what I did realize, which arguably is probably more important, is I'm far stronger than I was. I have so much more energy, and I have a lot more energy in the day too, so I can concentrate on different tasks that I have. I also noticed that I have more stamina, so I can do more things without suddenly feeling exhausted. So all of those things, I did notice that change in those 2 weeks. So shout out to those non-scale victories. In the past, I've had experiences where I've dropped a stone and my inches haven't necessarily changed, and obviously that's because you could be building up muscle. And there's other times where I haven't lost any weight, but my body composition has changed, and obviously you can tell that through measuring your inches. I'm coming to measure all those things. I'm going to give you guys all the details so that we can see the changes as I lose weight. Oh my gosh, first thing I'm going to measure, obviously if we're measuring numbers, I'm going to go weigh myself, so let's go do that. So guys, coming to now weigh myself. As the first measurement I do, I'm just stepping onto the scale and I'll show you guys what it says.
Oh God. God is good. God is good.
Mate, I can't believe I'm in the teens. I'm in the teens. I shouldn't be this happy with the scale, but thank God. Thank God we're getting somewhere. Wait, let me show you guys.
This is what the scales are reading. Wait, did that just go to 20? Oh, I picked up the phone.
It's heavy, It said 19. Now, let's not misbehave.
Ooh. It says 19 stones, 12.8. I'll put it on the screen.
But yeah, we thank God because I've been suffering, guys. I've been suffering. I'm really happy with that because that would mean I lost 5 pounds in 1 week. But, I've been working for this victory. Back in the day, first week of the first journey and I'm dropping. But now your body's like, nah, you've put us through some things. You're going to earn this one. But I'm really actually really glad I'm measuring other things aside from the weight on the scale, because I would have been I was disheartened when I did measure a couple of weeks back. I'm so glad I've been keeping an eye on like my mood and my energy and my strength, because all of those things have really improved. And I'm so glad that's also my focus and not just the scale. Obviously, I am very happy with this. I'm not even going to pretend. Like, this does matter to me too. And I'm working on it not mattering as much as it should, but I'm a work in progress. Um, but I am happy that I was also making sure that I kept an eye on my other things, other non-scale victories, so that when this wasn't reading the numbers I wanted it to read, it didn't entirely like demotivate me. Okay, so the next thing I do is I measure my arms. So let's measure my arms. At the widest part of my arms, it's 18 inches, as you can see. I'm going to assume that's the same on both sides. Well, thankfully. So at the widest part, my bust is 46. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's do them. Obviously, for the sake of decency, I'm not stripping down to do this, but usually I would just do this. I'd be measuring on the skin. Do you know what I mean? But so my waist is 43 and a half. Can we just take an inch off that, because I am wearing clothes? Is that allowed?
No.
43 is the waist. You know, when I first started my weight loss journey in August last year, obviously before I got really serious, but I was trying a bit, the measuring tape wouldn't go all the way around. Yeah, my hips were wider than the measuring tape. But is that a problem with the measuring tape not being long enough, or my hips too wide? We'll leave that for a debate in the comments. Let's have a debate in the comments about that. So now, same measuring tape, it's 58. My hips are widest, 58. That might be 57 and a half actually. My hips are 57 and a half inches. Then I measure my thighs, which are 36 and a half on the thighs. And now I'm going to measure my calves. Calves are just under 21 inches. I really feel like I could rival like some bodybuilder with these inches, but I think that's all I do, isn't it? Yeah, guys, that's it. So obviously, oh yeah, then I also I told you guys about taking progress shots as another way of measuring my progress. So I think you can see, if I just stand to the side, my double chin, which I would love to go down, because this is what we want, guys. We want that snatch neck, plastic surgery free obviously, but who knows one day. But yeah, so basically that's everything. I measure the inches, I measure my weight, and then I will measure all of these things again in a table and put it onto a table that I keep on my laptop in a month's time. So I'll do the measurement of my body monthly, because I just don't know how much change you can have in 2 weeks for me to bother. And to be honest, at the pace that my weight loss is going so far, I don't think I'd see much. So I don't want to measure prematurely and then get disheartened from the results, and then it kind of is counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. Like, if I don't see changes on the scale, I'm hoping to see changes in the inches and things like that. So I don't want to overdo it and then just become obsessed with that. So we're not trying to do that. I'm trying to keep and stay motivated. And right now, what is really helping to keep me motivated is noticing the strength in my body. And that's kind of all I have right now. So I have to kind of just hold on to that, because I still feel that I'm at the kind of the precipice, is that the word I want, in my weight loss journey. So although I want to be fit and strong and slim so badly, there's a lot of habits I have to undo. So when things don't go well, it's very, very easy to just fall back into those habits again, because you're just like, what's the point? It's not working anyway. And because this is such a long journey, we're talking about months and months and months before you see that change. You want everything in your arsenal that keeps you motivated. I don't want to kind of shoot myself in the foot by introducing this and then this doesn't work out either, and I'm like, well, I'm not changing on the scale, I'm not changing in the inches, what am I bothering with? Which is why I would leave a decent gap between when I do it again, because hopefully that will mean time and consistency should mean I should see some type of change. Slowly but surely we're getting there, but this is just another tactic I use in terms of monitoring so that I can see the changes that are happening outside of the scale with my body too. So yeah, I hope that was helpful to you guys. So that is it for today's video. Let me know if you guys have any other tactics that you use aside from measuring your inches to monitor your weight loss. So thanks so much guys for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'm still learning. Bear with me guys, bear with me. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye.